I'm working on this assignment here. Fell asleep last night. I think this should be open, yeah, soon. 8 hours. So I'm just going to keep selling the items to the bubbles that pop up until this assignment's done. But in the meantime, I'm going to probably try to do some designing. Not on this map, because I hate this map. Hey, what's up? Okay, where... Let's see. Surprised there isn't a bubble yet. Unless I skipped over it. Where... Let's see. Weird. Okay. So, I'm going to go over here and collect some stuff and then figure out which map we're going to work on. I swear half my time's spent on this damn loading screen. I know, it's the same general outline, but it's like had a magic design brush go over it and put more detail, so to speak. So I keep trying to cram all this new stuff into my capital map, and I'm going to have to start putting some of it on the other map. Like, for example, this volcano roller coaster here. I know it would look good on the Sunny map. Same with this would probably look good on the Green Valley map. I haven't really decided what map to put this type of stuff on just yet. Also, have you guys noticed? Check this out. Let's see the little people. All the little specks, the dots. When you zoom out, watch. See how they disappear? I'm like, why did I not, notice that they disappear like that? Because I don't play zoomed in, so it's kind of interesting. Go ahead and repair what I can here. I fell asleep early, so I forgot to do all this before falling asleep. Okay. And that pretty much is it. So I guess I'm going to go to figure out which map to work on. Let's see here. Tale of Romance. I haven't even checked to see if I have that stupid building yet. I don't know, I didn't care much for it. That side promotion deal that they had pop up with all the dozer. Dances with Fishes. Hello. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the Sunny map real quick. So this one, I don't know what I want to do, like the theme yet. I'm really contemplating taking that volcano roller coaster and making it kind of like a centerpiece on this map and doing kind of like a, I don't really know, kind of like a Hawaiian type beach boardwalk, you know, flashy casinos and things like that on this one. I don't know, I haven't figured it out. This particular map here, which now is dark, I like how this one is. This one, I don't know if I care much for the way I have it set up just yet. With the walls and this building here would probably look better on cactus. But these volcano casinos would probably look good if they accented that roller coaster or something maybe. So I had started a outline over here and didn't like it, so I tore it up. I know, big surprise. Happens to me all the time. Then it's like, I don't know, I haven't decided if I want to face it this way or that way. Kind of like being able to actually see the beach, you know. This one's just been held for services until I eventually figure out what I'm going to do. how many services I'm going to need and getting the Omega services done. So when it comes to designing, it seems, at least for me, one of the biggest issues is kind of getting started on, like, where do you begin kind of thing. You know, what is the general idea you're going for here? Once you have the outline that you like, you can kind of zoom in and fine tune, and it's more tedious that way. Like you just work in one area, but it seems like the hardest part for me is just getting started on what I want to do. And then once you have something to kind of work from, you can kind of go around it, build around it, and expand off of it. So with this one, I haven't decided if I want to do like a like designs in the roads, or if I want to do islands. I think I'd rather go with something kind of like islands, like what I usually do. I'll show you guys on like probably something similar to this one here. And my capital, how it's all kind of got that natural landscape feel. But I've also been trying to kind of break out of that comfort zone where I do a lot of my designs kind of similar and try new stuff, but I don't know, it's hard. That's why I started an album with design ideas on Global, so if anybody sees anything cool, screenshot it, send it to me, and I'll put it in the album. So like this, for example. You know, all the trees and water. I took out a building right here. Now I can't even remember what it was. Huh. I don't know. I get really picky with stuff once it gets to this point, though. Dude. There's legit a bird walking on the top of my car. I hate birds. They like flock to me. Okay. That's ugly. I'll figure that out later. I don't know what was sitting there and why I moved it. Huh. Weird. Let's see. I try to go with something short so I can see the stuff behind it, you know? Like these here, these buildings, I really like those. I just haven't figured out where I want to put them yet. Man, that's ugly. Okay, I'm not going to dink around with that one spot right now. But this one here was something that I did that I wouldn't normally do. You know, a really congested style build here, which, I don't know. I'm not even sure I like that. It's got like this little lake area here. This is just a complete mess. Hey, what's up? Okay, let's see. So yesterday I started moving stuff on this map because I didn't like the idea I had going with it. And I did this here. I haven't decided if I want to, yeah, you know, I like the big buildings, but more for centerpieces, and that one is just odd. I don't know. It's hard to place. This one I haven't decided if I want to continue the hearts all the way around, like do one on each, you know, side here, or if I'm just going to leave it like this and maybe do a bridge across, like right through the center. This was just like an idea I was going with. I've moved everything to the back here, but I don't know. Let's see. We all need expansion items. What do I look like? A bank? Come on now. He's like, free rares. Okay, let's see. I'm not doing that. So, limestone, I started I did an epic on here. I started doing a gambling epic on here because those ones are actually kind of colorful, and I can't do mountain on this one anyways. So yeah, I know, that's true. I suppose you could actually make a clover. That would actually be kind of cool since it's a green item. You know, since all the trees are green. Hear that, Sid? Go make a clover. Okay. So, this one here, I'm not going to take any of this apart. I like the bottom half. It's this top half that's getting challenging. Dude, I'm not going to give you free rares, so good luck with that. Sorry to tell you. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, someone shut him up, please. Like, come on, dude, seriously. What the hell do we look like? Yeah, I mean, I really like the way it turned out, so it's hard to want to take anything apart, you know? It's just this top half, figuring out what I want to do with it. Eventually, all these ugly-ass homes will be epics. I need to grab that, 'cause I'm probably going to use that on Sunny. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll probably work on the Sunny map today. Try to grab some of these casinos here. Okay. Let's go back to the... Well, what do you need help with, specifically? Because, I mean, I have like 700 videos. I'm pretty sure I made the game really easy. Especially if you follow them 100%. The best tip I can give you is to go through and binge watch my videos on a specific topic. Whatever topic it is that you're having trouble with, whether it be coins, epics, all that good stuff. Just pick a topic and watch the video on it. That's the easiest way. Yeah, so watch storage management and production plan and you won't be broke. So it's interesting you brought that up. Because when I had unlocked the 5th region, it was a nightmare. Okay, first I had to fill like every map with pretty much all fully upgraded homes. You can see them if you kind of go back through some of my older design streams. I believe I even have one where I had unlocked limestone. But anyways, to unlock the 5th one, you have to have 10 million pop on just these 4 regions. It doesn't count for capital pop, right? So I was actually going to do a video on showing you guys exactly how to boost your pop to a point where you can unlock the 5th map. So that is actually going to be coming out in the next couple of days. But in brief form, basically you're going to do a grid layout. Ideally, you want to build homes that you really like. You know, obviously, yes, Omega has the highest pop, but when you have to pay for all those extra services, it's not really beneficial, right? So you're better off converting them into epics or just building, you know, whatever you like the look of. Then what you're going to do is you're going to try a grid layout, and you're going to go through each category, and you're going to pick out the ones that are the cheapest with the least amount of space taken up, with the highest amount of pop boost. And you're going to spread those as evenly as you can to get your pop boosted. One of the best categories for that is going to be this category. Try to pick out the smaller ones that have the higher pop boost, the like 60 or 70%. Like this one here is an 80% pop boost. If you were to stick this in the middle of somewhere on a grid layout, you could boost your pop 200,000 with just one building. So it's a matter of getting the right building in the right spot. And so that's what that video is going to be about. I'm going to show you guys where to place things and stuff. But it is hard. And then what you have to do is you have to go back after the fact, and then you can redesign everything. And that's why I tell people, don't put any effort into designing your regionals, really, until you've unlocked them all. Because you'll just end up having to tear it up, you know? And that's where I'm at with it, is I had to wait until I unlocked them all before I could even start designing. Which honestly made it better in the end, because now I have all of the trees and hotspots and all the maps unlocked. So it's just a matter of getting the game to a point where you can afford to do that. So yes, it is hard. One of the buildings that I bought for landmarks was this one here. That's why I have 22 of them in storage. Because it's a 3-pointer, 60% pop boost, and it's only 4 squares. And it was cheap. Hang on, I gotta... Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not hacked, so I don't just give free items, guys. Come on now. I got a group of people that I have to support here. Okay, so what are we going to do? I'm going to try to pick up a little bit of this stuff and then try to figure out what the heck I'm doing here. I'm thinking about starting, because as you can see, I went through and pretty much bulldozed all the stuff I didn't like. Kind of went on a rampage one night, got sick of looking at all the garbage. So, let's see here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start with an island. Like all this stuff over to the right, I'm going to leave sit there. I'm not going to work on that side right this second. But let's see what buildings I have here. Usually what I try to do is I try to pick out like a handful of buildings that I want to work with. So I have some idea of what I'm doing, you know? For example, I'm just going to draw, let's see here. Let's draw like a road that I can place some stuff on. Get it out of the way. And then see what we got here. That one will probably look halfway decent at some point. These ones here, I do like those because they can sit along the water or whatever. I think there's some coming out in the next pass. Ouch. Okay, these here match the terrain. I don't really like that one very much. This one is kind of beach-like, I guess. I'm going for the more beach-style stuff, like these. That's not beach, but like this. That's okay. This one I don't know about. Let's go to parks here. Haven't decided on, these here. We'll see. And I've got that one's okay. I don't know if I'm going to use it though. I do like this one. This one actually has a parade that goes with it, so that one will probably go out here somewhere. Might actually even use this one on this map at some point. And then probably this one, the chocolate fountain. This one will probably go on the Green Valley map. What else here? Those will probably go out somewhere. Okay. The casinos. Some of these actually look pretty cool. This one's definitely going to go out here. And that one probably somewhere. Okay. These ones are actually pretty cool. And then I do like those. Okay. Definitely going to put some of these ones out. Alright, so let's see what else. That one I have over there on the first map. I like the way this one turned out. That's kind of what I'm thinking here, is something like this, but a little bit more flashy, you know? And then this one. Oh yeah, I gotta grab that. That's what we should do. Just grab the volcano and put it as kind of like the centerpiece. Okay. Come on, load, dude. This is ridiculous. Let's see. Grab this. I might take this. I don't know. Might leave that there. Fix my microphone. Yeah, I don't see anything. This one, I don't know about. That one might look better on the sunny map. It's pretty tall, so it kind of blocks some stuff here. Okay, we'll grab these and then we'll go back over there. Now I'm going to sit there and rearrange those other buildings for like 6 days, trying to figure out what to replace those with. Be great in my opinion. They're not like the worst I've seen, but they're not anything spectacular, which kind of sucks too, because it's a long wait for another pass. So I'm hoping that they put out at least some decent side passes and design challenges. If the design challenge pass and the side passes aren't bad, then it kind of doesn't matter, I guess, but I don't know. They've really been slacking. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to put this like somewhere in the center. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Now, this one will probably look good with some trees along the back side of it, but I want to probably, let's see here. I don't know if I want a bridge leading away from it on the side or, kind of going towards it. The reason I don't really usually do the bridges going towards the buildings is because they don't center usually and they just look weird. So I usually just do them this way. Okay. And the lack of bridges really sucks too. See what that looks like versus that. Probably gonna have to go with the shorter one so I can see it. I know. They've been here forever, dude. Like 6 years they've had the same damn bridges. I think they'd figure it out by now. Yeah, trust me, I've almost broken a few phones. This game frustrates me too. Yep, me too. I never did get those. They were available on my low level city, my feeder at the time, but they weren't available on my high level city, and it was BS. And it was at the same time too. I'm like, dude, this is crap. They've had some cool ones in the passes, but then they have like the Heart Bridge, you know? It's like, why can't you let us buy some of those? They've had a lot of really cool stuff at one point, and then it's like it just disappears. Okay. Might add one more bridge to this. No, let's see. Hold on. Yeah. Try it first. Let's. Okay. Now, at least put something there. So, whoop. Why can't I see? Am I blind? What's going on? There we go. Trying to see what it looks like with one versus two bridges on each side before I decide what I want to do here. Oh, I know. And they, like, some of them go up in value. It's so ridiculous. That's why I don't have very many of these wall pieces and walkways, because they cost so much. The only ones I have are either ones I got from the past or if I bought like one or two. It's ridiculous. That's why it's so good that people are on the Missy's Building Guide, because they can stack up, 30, 40,000 Sims cash after buying all their maxes, and then when the November sale comes, they can get those bridge pieces and walkways for like 75 bucks. All right, so I think we're going to try. What am I doing with this water? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to try to put the trees around it first, I think. What do you, in your guys' opinion, what's the hardest for you in designing? Is it coming up with an idea, making it look good? Obviously, but like, for me, I guess it's, I don't even know anymore. All of it. Mine's the initial idea, honestly. Just figuring out what the hell I want to do. So, these trees seem to kind of accent pretty good, especially at night when they glow. So I'm thinking I might do quite a bit of the limestone trees in this area. And then, let's see, what about, let me see how okay, if you look at your city, kind of turn it just slightly and see in the background where the roller coaster goes up and around. Usually what I try to do is I try to look at what it would look like if stuff was behind it, if you can see the stuff behind it, like that. See what I'm saying? Versus if I was to put something like this there, or a smaller one. Then it makes these colors kind of pop a little bit more. You can actually see the roller coaster versus before. So I try to focus on stuff kind of like that. I know I get super picky with it. Okay, let's see. What buildings do we have out here? Oh, we have someone on fire. Whoops. Not sure. Should I put another volcano? I don't know. I kind of like. Let's see here. I hate how they have this stupid green arrow. I know that. Thing's freaking ugly. Landmarks. That's what I missed. Okay. These are going to go out somewhere at some point. This one, I haven't figured out where I want to put it. It looks really cool on the Frosty map, but I just hate that map. And it also looks good on my capital. But it would probably look good here at some point, too. Somewhere out here. Kind of like a beach castle or something. I don't know. Okay. What I might do is put this one. Where do I want to put it? Hang on. Oops. Just try something really quick here. Okay. So, let's see here. Okay, so to answer your question super quick, if you get all the upgrades that early on and you have very little rotatable options, you either have to cancel an upgrade so you get a rotatable option, or you just have to work your only rotatable tasks. You could watch some of my newer videos for that. Yeah, that's what I hate too about not being able to get it centered. So, you know, like I said, the initial idea is hard for me as well. But one of the things that I found to be effective when I was doing my capital was taking a piece of paper and just kind of sketching out some ideas, some layouts, nothing like fancy. I mean, I can barely draw a stick person. But I bought this grid paper, you know, with the 1 squares or whatever. And that way it was a lot easier, so I could like draw like 4 you know, I could fill in the 4 squares for buildings that I knew I was going to be using. And then I could kind of see, okay, this is how much space I'm going to have left, and you know, get some kind of idea before I went into it. And then usually what I would do is I would do something kind of what I'm doing now and place the bigger items. And as she said, taking breaks. Yeah, you don't design a city in one day. And I think that for a lot of people, they don't realize that it's a constant thing. Like if you really care about your city and wanting it to look good, every time a new building comes out, it means trying to place it somewhere, which means moving things. So you're pretty much always designing, right? It's just a matter of taking that time to get away from the routine of the game and the shops and stuff and just take an hour or 2 hours to really try and actually do something. People get so caught up in the game and the routine of it that they don't do anything else. They place their buildings out as they get them, and then you can see that they have all this stuff and they have a design going, but they don't really try, right? And that's usually where a lot of people are at with it. It's a matter of actually taking the time and effort to say, okay, I need to actually try to do something here. Pick some of this up and organize it better and put in some effort. A lot of people just kind of place stuff out and then just kind of be done with it. And then the other thing, like with me, one of the things with me too is that I'll do something, I'll work on something for hours and hours and hate it and then take it apart. And it's like, fuck. you know? So you have to like not get discouraged, I guess, about that. It happens to all of us, I think. I don't know if I like the way this is going here. Let's see. Because I can kind of envision what it's going to look like once I put trees around it. But the way the water is with this building is not... It's not working for me here. Because it's not going to go around this building very well. So I'm thinking about... putting that on the side here, maybe. Okay, let's see. What else do I have that kind of flames like that? I have that weird fire thing. I don't know if it would look good here, though. Getting the universal buildings as well is another big one. A lot of people don't pick those out beforehand. The ones that look good on the other side of the street. For example, like this one is universal. This one, universal. It's one of the only fire ones they have. So I think I'll probably put it right up front of the volcano. Now, let's see here. I know I'm going to have water going through these bridges, so I might as well get some of that placed out. Not sure where it's all going to be going just yet, but I try not to make the water too straight looking because it doesn't look very natural. Let's see. Kind of do the opposite on this side that I did on that side. Okay. Now, I'm going to try to place some trees out here to kind of get the feel for how it's going to look. These are also really good buildings for, the sides and universal stuff. And they also kind of light up at night, which is cool. Probably going to do... Trying to figure out which type of tree is going to look best. I mean, these do look somewhat decent, but let's try that there. These are thinner, so I usually try to put them in areas where I want to be able to view the building a little better. Like, let's see what it looks like if they're block the front of this. Yeah, see, it's not too bad. In other words, it doesn't block it to a point where you can't see anything. Try to mix it up a little bit here, and then maybe do some of these ones along the back side here. Yellow might actually accent some of this stuff. The yellow ones, they go a long way, let me tell you. You don't have to use very many. It's way overwhelming when you do. I don't know if I even like that one out there. It kind of looks weird. Let's see. What else do I got here? See what these ones... I usually try to kind of see what they look like up against it before I place too many of them out. See, like this color up against that doesn't look bad, but I'm also thinking about nighttime as well. So I think I'm going to go with more of the palm trees. What about the Green Valley? Or the dark. Let's see. That actually looks kind of cool. With the dark with the light. I don't know though. Maybe along the back. And let's see. We'll just add in some more palm trees. See, okay, so we're like right here. I'm going to try to see what it looks like putting water in these areas here. If it doesn't look good, then I'll just replace it with trees. Okay, so we'll keep it like that. This here, this area where it's got this, see this little corner that sticks out here? That to me looks like really bad. So rather than put, let's say, a tree there, I'll probably just put water right here. And then work on getting this filled in like that so it's more natural. Okay. I try to get as much of the little pieces of land covered because it just doesn't look good. Not sure about that type of tree just yet. Okay. So, now that we've got this filled in a little bit, trying to decide if I want to put another one of these, another one of the volcano casinos on this side. I'm going to go grab another one real quick and then see what it looks like. Hang on, you guys. I'm going to move spots because I keep losing connection here. Okay. The theme and the colors kind of going together here. So I'm going to fix this back area first. Let's see what it looks like. Whoop. Put the water there. And then what the heck did I just pick up? Let's move that. Also, looking at your city from top view can help quite a bit sometimes. Especially